We've unearthed a scandal. Welcome to Community News. My name is Paul.
And my name is Sasha.
Hello there, Sasha. How are you today?
I'm good. Sometimes I don't know what your intro tagline is referring to, but this time I think I do.
You do. You unleashed something last week by talking about the thievery, the high crimes and misdemeanors that are going on during a sacred bunco game. And I cannot begin to tell you how many emails and texts and phone calls I got this weekend. I was almost dreading the fact that we spoke about it last week because my phone was blowing up more so than just crank calls and nonsensical telemarketer calls.
Mine too. I don't think I've gotten this many calls or texts since I don't know, since somebody from Nigeria was trying to spam me and get me to send them money. But so many calls, so many texts, so many emails. This is shocking to me because, as I told you, my bunco group and I were in shock that someone is literally stealing over a pot of $20 at the end, like $5, $10, $20. We couldn't believe that somebody would deceive her friends, would steal from her friends, would betray her friends, her weekly bunco friends for $5, $10, $20. But we opened a can of worms, Paul. I have gotten emails and texts from people. Not only are there women in town cheating in other bunco groups, apparently Mahjong, Canasta, Bridge, there's massive, massive cheating going on in all of these social table games in town.
It is crazy what's going. Would this consider a whatever a crime alert on our thing? Is that
True crime alert. Yes, you can post this show under true crime, and maybe it gets us a couple of listeners hoping for true crime, and then they're disappointed that it's comedic true crime.
Well, anyway, so if you're in a bunco group, please do not contact us anymore. We've heard from about 90% of you in town
Oh,
who play this
disagree.
game. You know, we've been talking about bunco for years and years, and I still have no idea what it is. And you don't have to explain it to me because I don't want to
I
know.
disagree. I want to keep getting the feedback. First of all, community news listeners, it was wonderful learning that I'm not alone. I'm not the only one who's been scammed in a bunco scheme. I like hearing that I'm not the only dum dum. Some of you also know you're getting stolen from, but you stay in the game just because it's something to do on a Tuesday or a Monday night. And for anyone like Paul who doesn't know, bunco is the simplest game in the world. You roll the dice and you first roll for ones. And if anybody gets double ones, they win that round. And then you roll for twos. And then you roll for threes. It's like the easiest game in the world that you need no skill, no critical thinking. But you need a little critical thinking if you want to cheat your friends out of money.
Amazing, amazing. Well, keep calling Sasha then. Please take me off the bunco
Yes.
text
Take,
list or
take
whatever. She will get to the bottom of it.
Take pull off the bunco emails, but you guys, I'm going to send the I-team to some of your bunco groups that you sent me when you're meeting and whatnot, because some of you aren't sure if the money's being stolen, although based on the details you're telling me, it certainly sounds like it, because I don't know, $20 doesn't just walk off the table. But I will come and investigate with the I-team, which is me, myself, and I team, and we will get to the bottom of what's happening in your bunco group. And then once I solve all the bunco stealing going on, I am ready to put Mahjong, Canasta, and Bridge in that order as the next I-team investigations. Because what is going on here? We're not Las Vegas. If people want to gamble responsibly, they need to be fair to their friends and neighbors. We're a
Right.
community. We're a community.
You
Let's
know that
act like one.
the best part about that is you gave me such a great business idea. We're putting out new merchandise which says
Okay.
me, myself, and I team investigator. That is the
Love
greatest thing ever. I love
Let's
it.
do it with community news by Paul and Sasha on the back.
Perfect. Exactly. So look for that in the near future. Perhaps you could wear it. Well, I don't think it'll be done for Saturday night, the single matchmaking event at the community center. If you're single and looking to mingle, head over to the community center at 7:30. There'll be lots of singles there. I guess. I assume. Who
Ooh
wouldn't
la
want
la,
to be matched up at the Townport Community Center?
ooh la la. And is it an age, like a specific age group, or is it all ages?
It's all ages. So if you're a young man who likes older women, if you're an older woman who likes younger men, If you're an old man who likes old women, if you're a young woman who likes young men, everything and anything will be there for you.
This
I
is
assume.
exciting. This is exciting. I always think that I should have been with someone 15 to 20 years older, but I never did when I was younger. And now I get sad about the fact that that window is closing. What I mean is, my age now, if I was to be with someone 15 to 20 years older, we're almost looking at a 95-year-old man. Whereas I wish I had the foresight to do this like my own mother did when she was in her 20s. She was with someone 15 years older. What was I thinking? Women mature better, faster than men. I should have been with someone a few years older. So I say this to say that if I were single, I would be moseying on down to this event and I would be filling out the thing looking for someone 15 to 20 years older than me.
Wow, look at that. You could get Sasha at the matchmaking event if you are an
Right.
old man at this point.
Basically, I'm saying that my range now is 70. That would mean my range is 70 to 75. But okay, let's open that up. 70 to 85.
There you go.
70 to 85 is what I'm looking for.
Think of all the 4 p.m. dinners you're going to be eating at that time. It's going to be amazing for you. You love
Well,
that
I
lifestyle.
like I like a wiser, more mature person. I mean, really, I've always been with people my age or younger, and it's like I haven't learned a thing from any of them. I'd like to learn from the guy. So yes, I would like that. And the other thing I think about this event is I know there's a lot of guys in town that used to look for milfs, but now I hear the new thing is gilfs. So if you're looking for a grandma that you would like to, this might be the event for you, young men.
If we don't get paid for this ad, we're never getting paid for anything. This thing is going to be packed now with gilfs and gilfs lovers.
Right. And I know that you don't like me to sing bars of songs, but I think two bars, young men, it applies. Young men, if you're looking for a gilf, young men,
Yes,
come
it's a parody
down to the
song at this
community
point, so you're
center.
all set. Anyway, so
Exactly.
Community Center, 7:30, the singles matchmaking event. Prepare to get matched up with your lover. Uh, Sad
Uh,
news in town. Threads is closing down after 20 years in business. If you want to get something, they're having a big sale. But yet again, another local town store is going down. Threads is going out of business on Main Street.
it's very sad because they sell very high-end men's suits, but don't cry, town porters. If you need a $1,000 to $5,000 man's suit, Ed Mitchell's is still your store. It's still there. So you can always go to Mitchell's and get your $5,000 suit.
Perfect. And last but not least, our
Yes.
very own Sasha made international news by appearing on another podcast.
That's right. It was so exciting. There is a hot new podcast. It's been out for about 6 or 8 months, and it's the hottest new podcast about reality shows and the Bravo verse they call it. And it's called Ladies in the Living Room, and they call themselves for short the Brav Hoes instead of Bravo. So they are the Brav Hoes. Their show is called Ladies in the Living Room, and I couldn't believe it. I was really honored. They asked me not just to be a guest on their show, to be the first guest ever on their show. Because so far they've been like you and I, they mostly just talk amongst themselves. But they asked for Sasha from Community News to come on and talk about how the gossip in Townport is similar to gossip on these reality shows. And I said, basically, our whole town is a reality show, should be a reality show. And yeah, it was really great. So go listen to me over there at Ladies in the Living Room. They're wherever you find your podcasts. Laura and Kristen, thank you so much. I was really honored to be your first guest. I really was.
Awesome. Our very own Sasha on our podcast. Make sure to listen to her. If you're single and ready to mingle, 7:30 at the community center. And if you're part of a bunco scam scheme, please make sure to contact me, myself, and I, Team Investigation, Sasha.
Yes. And even if you're not single, but you're ready to mingle, when I was on Ladies in the Living Room, we talked a lot about Townport's history with Ashley Madison, the cheater site. So even if you're not single, if you're ready to mingle, go to that event. It sounds like it's going to be a good time. And yes, if you're having bunco, mahjong, canasta, or bridge, thievery, and drama, please, please, please email me, text me, message me, and I will add you to the I team, me, myself, and I team card table investigation that is going to really take over the next quarter of this show.
Perfect. So what more can we give you? That wraps up this episode of Community News. And as always, my name is Paul.
And as always, my name is Sasha. And we love you, community.
I will see you next week.
I will see you next Tuesday, Paul.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Have fun, everyone.